again. It's a Rhinestones.
Welcome back to another video. So a bit of a long one today, guys. So I've got a few little bits from Born Pretty that I'm gonna just take a quick look at and swatch what is swatchable. And I just want to get straight into some nails today. So these are from the new Silky White series, Nail Prep, Dehydrator and primer. There's the ingredients. So the brushes come separate. I'm not sure why. They always do with dehydrators and primers. So you just pop that little cap out, and if you put the brush in the bottle like that and then just put the cap on, twist it really tight, it'll attach itself like that. Yeah, so that's the dehydrator and this is the primer. Same thing, take that little plastic stopper out, stick the brush in and just put the cap on. Screw it on tight. I'm not sure if anybody knows, please write it in the comments, why the brushes on primers and stuff always come separate. These are the ones I have been using. The brushes on these came separate as well. And it's bugging me now, I need to know why. Right, and we've got another pot of the metallic painting gel. This is an upgraded version and it is so much better. I've got the older version. The older version's still fantastic, it's a good one, but this is better. Look at this, I just did one swipe down each pot of that swatch stick, look, and that was it, done. And it's so chromy. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Amazing stuff, I love it. I get mesmerised by stuff like that, I think it's fantastic. And look at it in the pot as well, it's just like mercury, isn't it? So that cures for 60 seconds and it has a glossy top. It's not tacky, you don't have to top coat it. I love that. That would look so smart on a set of matte nails, wouldn't it? Right, and I've got another pot of this solid extension gel. If you look at the pot in the background, you'll see when it's out of focus, look at all them rainbow colours. It is a beautiful one. So I'm going to give that a quick swatch using my Posh Born Pretty cuticle pusher and scraper. I love this, it's a good one. I'm just going to, just scoop some out and stick it in this swatch stick. Just for my own reference, really. I like to have them all swatched. So I'm just going to flatten it out. Look how easy this is, guys, to just flatten out and get it where you want it. You can use your fingers if you wear gloves. Make sure you wear gloves, guys. You'll see later in the video I end up using a silicone tool. You can use that as well. Whatever you're comfortable using. So easy to use this stuff. It's mouldable. There's no cleanup. There's no stickiness. I love it. Right, and I've got a 60ml pot. This is one of their newer, most recent colours of hard gel. You know I all love my builders and my hard gels, and this is a beautiful colour. I really wanted a light pink. I've got pink and I've got nude pink, but this is like a really light, I'd still say it's a bit of a nude, dusty kind of pink / baby pink. That cures in the lamp for 60 seconds as well. Guys, don't forget you can get a massive 22% off at Born Pretty using my code. I'll leave a link to everything in my description box. So always make sure you use codes, guys. If you don't use mine, use somebody else's. I used to always forget to use codes. So yeah, make sure you remember. Right, quick bit of nail prep. I'm just going to push my cuticles back. I don't normally have a lot of nail prep to do, but I gave this hand a rest for a good few days. So I had more to do than I normally do. So I've just pushed my cuticles back. I'm just scraping away any dead skin. And then I'm going to use some nippers and just nip away all that dead cuticle. Right, so I'm just using a buffer now and I'm just buffing off all the shine on my natural nails. You need to get your nails all buffed up, scratched up, get them all nice and chalky looking, and then give them a really good clean. Get rid of all that dust. I did nip myself with my nippers just once, teeny little nick there, but my gosh, they bleed. They don't stop, do they? So I've pulled out some tips I've not used for a while. These are BT Artbox and they're just long coffin. I do like to use my Credi-U tips when I'm doing Lazy Girl method, but I'm really low. So I thought I'd use these. They're just plastic. Just plain plastic long coffin tips. They're not pre-etched inside, so I'm just using a sanding band and I'm just buffing them on the inside. You can use primer or a bit of acetone, so you need to get rid of that shine. But I had my e-file out today, so I just used that. And I'm just sticking my tips upside down on my tip display stand because we're doing Lazy Girl method, so we're working on the inside of the tips. So I'm going to use the new dehydrator and primer duo set that I just got. Tiny little bit of primer, guys. Don't douse it like you do with the dehydrator. Just a tiny little bit. And these both air dry. You don't need to cure them or anything. And then I'm going to give my nails just a little thin, even coat of base coat. And I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. So, from the get-go, I did it all wrong. I just wasn't thinking. This is hard gel, and I wanted to do a fade using this from the cuticle, and I put it in the tip. Guys, I didn't even realise what I'd done until all my nails were on. It was far too late to change anything. This was supposed to be the glittery solid extension gel at the tip. I don't know what I was thinking. So I've just filled the tip area with the hard gel and I'm just fading it off up the nail about halfway. Just playing with it up that top area and fading it off. And I'm making sure I've got that hard gel pulled right up the side of them tips. And I'm going to stick that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And I've done exactly the same on the pointer and the thumb. That should have been done last. So now, back to the pinky. I'm using this solid stuff. This is what I'm using to apply it to my nail. So I'm using a silicone tool and I'm just going to get it quite thin at my cuticle area. I did do it too thick today actually. I'm not used to this stuff. I think I've only done one set Lazy Girl method using this solid stuff. I did do it a little bit too thick. So get it as quite thin at the cuticle area. Make sure you get it right up to the sides of those tips. And then using that silicone tool, I'm using alcohol as well, guys, just to stop it getting a little bit sticky. It's not sticky anyway, but I've just faded that off down the back of that hard gel. I can't believe I did them back to front. This glittery stuff was supposed to go in the tip, and I wanted to use the hard gel to attach it to my nails. I did it back to front, but it didn't matter. They looked pretty. So I've just pressed that quite firmly onto my nail, and because I did put too much in, some of it squished out, but it just get your scraper and scrape it away. So easy. It's not sticky. You don't need a brush. There's no clean up. I just scraped away whatever squished out, and then I'm going to stick that in the lamp now for a full 60 seconds cure. That is that nail done. Super simple. So I'm just going to show you doing one nail because they're all going to be the same. This one is just a full nail of this solid extension gel. So I'm just using my cuticle pusher now. Perfect shape for the cuticle area on these tips. I'm just going to get it nice and thin at that cuticle area. And then I'm just going to pull it and stretch it down that whole tip. Making sure I get that product right up the side of that tip. So exactly the same way I did that pinky, I'm going to press it quite firmly onto my nail because it is quite a thick, hard consistency. You do need to press it down quite hard to make sure it's fully attached to the whole of your nail and not just the middle. Give it a little squeeze at the sides as well. Can you see again, I put too much product in so it does squeeze out. But it's fine, just scrape it away. And yeah, make sure you squeeze it in at those sides. Make sure it's fully attached to the whole of your nail. And then that's going to get a full 60 seconds cure. And then I've done the rest off camera, guys, because they're exactly the same as what I've just done. So now that's them all on, I'm just going to use a hand file, and I like to file around my side walls and around my cuticle just to blend in the edge of that tip. Sometimes you can see the edge of that tip and you might have a little bit of product that's still squished out and lurking around. So I'm just going around them side bits and my cuticle. This nail, I did actually have a little bit of glue that I didn't get off before I cured it. So you'll see me just getting that little bit of solid gel off with the hand file. Be careful with the hand file around your cuticles as well, guys. Maybe use an old one. So I'm just going to finish filing them up, and I'm going to use my buffer again, and I'm going to buff off all the shiny surface as well. Right, so that's them all ready for a bit of nail art. Can you see the state of my ombre? They are terrible. And I wasn't happy with these middle two nails. The nails that I used the full solid extension gel, they were really bulky underneath. The nails where I used hard gel, they were fine. So I've just gone under those two nails with an E-file tapered drill bit just to get them more rounded and less bulky underneath. So now we're ready for nail art. I really wanted to cover up the ombre on the pointer and the pinky and the thumb. So I pulled out some glitter, and I was going to use a mixture of both of these. They're just transparent, iridescent. I ended up just using the white one on the pointer and the pinky just to cover up that ombre because it was terrible. And look at these decals, how cute are they? So I'm going to use a couple of them, the pinky purpley ones. I'm just going to cut that one out for my pointer, and I'm just going to cut a smaller one out for my pinky. When you're cutting out decals, always cut them out as close to the image as you can get so you don't have loads hanging over. So I'm going to just stick a base coat on these nails and stick some glitter on first. So I'm not going to cure this base coat. I'm just going to put just a tiny sprinkle of glitter, just kind of roughly in a circle. I wanted the decals to go in the middle of this glitter. So just a tiny little sprinkle like that. I'm going to do the same on the pinky and the thumb. And then I'm going to cure them in the lamp. And once that glitter's cured, I'm going over them again with another base coat. Ouch. I'm going over them with another base coat just to completely smooth out that nail. And I wanted a tacky layer to put my decals on. So I'm going to put the decals on the base coat tacky layer. Right, so put your decal face down on your stamper and just dab it with some water like that. And they take 10-20 seconds to soak in. And you can just slide that backing off like that. Make sure there's no water droplets on that stamper though. And then just press it exactly where you want it on the nail. Just roll it from side to side. Press it down and roll it side to side like that. I actually got a really good seal with this. I had one teeny tiny little crinkle there, and that was it. I got a really good seal on them. So I'm going to quickly seal that in with a top coat, just so I didn't bump it, bang it. I was scared of it drying out and curling up. So I wanted that sealed in quick time. Quick super top coat, and I've cured that. And then same again with the pinky. I was actually glad I messed up that ombre fade, because covering it up with these, I think they looked really pretty. I wouldn't have used them if I didn't mess up my ombre. So I'm kind of glad I messed up my ombre. Right, all I'm going to do now on this middle finger is I'm just going to paint a French tip using this pinky purpley colour. I thought it matched the colour behind those butterflies perfectly. I am using my left hand, so that's why I'm a little bit all over the place. So I'm just gonna finally now give these middle two nails a super top coat, cure that in the lamp, and then I'm gonna get these nails blinged up. These are so pretty. They are pink, but they've got a purpley blue colour shift to them. I ended up just using one of these diamond shaped ones, and I've used a butterfly out of these light pink ones, and then I'm just going to use a mixture of transparent and pink regular round rhinestones. So I'm just using my rhinestone glue, and I'm just going to cure as I go. Just going to do a few little rhinestones and cure as I go. I'll just show you doing this one nail. I think I did the middle nail and thumb off camera. So there we go guys, that is then finished. Bit of a longer video today, but I'm so happy I went wrong on those fades and did them back to front, because I love that little pink paint splodge decal with the butterflies. I think they're really, really pretty. I'm really happy with how they turned out, whether they went wrong or not. So quickly, that is the products I showed you today. I would have loved to have been able to incorporate that silver into this set. I think I should have put it around the smile line maybe on that middle nail. I don't know, but I'm dying to use that silver chrome. It's so nice. Anyway guys, that is it for today. I'll leave product links below. My discount code will be below. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care, bye.